My name is Natalie. I also go by the name of Misshattan across all social media platforms. I am a commercial, aerial, and street photographer based out of New York. But today, I came all the way to LA to visit the Shoe Surgeon Academy.
Wow.
What we do here is basically just create a safe zone for people to come and do shoes. We've seen all walks of life come through the doors, and every time people leave here, they feel so inspired and they want to continue what they do.
How do we start? What's the process?
We dive into all of these fabrics and materials that we have up on the wall. We have different laces. All of these paints can be used.
There were so many materials to choose from. It was a little overwhelming, but in the best way possible. Have you seen these?
No, not these ones.
Timberland is very New York. And who else is very New York? Me. Isn't it nice?
Yeah, okay.
This is like a reflection of my Canon camera. I want the bottom part to be black, and then this part can be white.
Okay, I like that. And then we can tie it together with some red shoelaces. All right. So I'm gonna do one shoe, and then you can do the other.
That's so crazy.
Right.
In November is gonna be my 10-year anniversary from when I quit my job.
Oh, wow.
And went full freelance.
That's a huge accomplishment.
I mean, if you think about it, if you really love what you do and you keep pushing for it, how can you fail?
Yeah.
You know?
Preach, girl, you are preaching.
The Canon lenses that I use, it has a little red ring around. I feel like the red ring around the shoe can be really cool.
Perfect, okay. Let's start on the top part.
Sounds good.
Now, when you're painting, very important, you want thin, even layers.
It reminds me of street photography where you're like waiting to get the shot.
Yeah. Did you do street photography for some time?
I love, every time I travel, I always love walking outside and seeing what I can get. It's kind of like this in another way, where you don't know what the outcome is gonna be. You can plan as much as you want, but at the end of the day, creativity just comes with what the vibe is, and that's exactly how I felt here at the Shoe Surgeon Academy.
We're wanting to change the color of the soles, right?
Correct.
Yeah, let's just stick with the dye.
Let's do it.
Okay. Give that a good shake. All right, now the silver paint, we're gonna use this to put on the eyelets. We want the bristles to be long. And remember, it doesn't have to be completely perfect. So I always tell people, if someone is looking at your shoe close enough to see your mistakes, just kick him in the face.
How's that?
Perfect.
Sweet.
I know we wanted a pop of red.
Yeah.
So let's do like a dip dye process.
I like these, but I want to stay authentic to Timberland, and I want to keep the round lace.
We're gonna take some of that red paint.
Okay.
And that's perfect. Now we're gonna take your laces and dip them into this mixture.
The whole thing?
Yep. Yeah, this part can get a little messy and tricky.
A little.
So we're just gonna lay them out on the table so that way these can start drying.
So while we wait, is it cool if we hang out on the basketball courts and I shoot a little bit of portraits of some of the ball players?
Yes.
I had the opportunity to try Canon's new RF-S3.9mm F3.5 STM dual fisheye lens on the EOS R7, and I was shocked by how easy it was to shoot in VR. Nice to meet you guys. Are you guys ready to ball?
Yeah, let's do it.
I've never shot VR before, and I really wanted to see its capabilities. It connects so easily to the Canon EOS R7. It was super accessible, super easy. Wow. I was able to just swap out the lenses like I normally do. Oh, this looks insane. I thought capturing something in VR would be harder, but after today, I like that. I can definitely see this becoming a part of my everyday routine. Oh, this is awesome. It was so compact, and it made taking action shots so easy. I think we got it. Because I was able to move around freely with this lens on. That was unexpected for me.
All right. Yeah.
When I look at this shoe, it reminds me of my gear, and that makes me really happy.
Yeah, I think the red adds such a nice pop. Was this as challenging as you thought it was gonna be?
Honestly, yes.
Yeah.
It is pretty challenging.
Yeah.
How does that look?
Oh, I love it.
Once we laced up the Timberland boots, I was blown away.
What do you think?
These are crazy. I'm really impressed.
You're definitely gonna have to wear them the next time you go out shooting.
I have to, right? These are so cool. I did not expect them to come out this way. Thanks, Alexis.
Of course.
I'm Misshattan. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me. I really hope you guys feel more comfortable with VR and look to jump out of your comfort zone and test new products to create some magic. I'm really glad I did.